Now, Boxing Day sales are underway, with shoppers expected to spend more than £3.5 billion. Many retailers kicked off their sales by discounting goods online first, but it's expected that in-store buys will account for more than two-thirds of the money spent today. Our business correspondent Joe Lynham has been at Brent Cross this morning.
Well, the Brent Cross team think they're going to get 100,000 visitors to this shopping mall with 125 shops today. By the time now, just after 10 a.m., around only 10% of that number. The real busy period will be between 12 and 5. But don't take my word for it. Let's talk to the boss. Tom Nathan, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Pleased thus far?
So far, so good, but it's all to happen. We have loads of parking spaces. People know that they can come here, park free, and it's a long day. We're open until 9 o'clock, so people tend to phase it out through the day, and a lot of people are sleepy heads, so they don't come too early anymore.
So the people watching children bouncing up and down over our shoulder, that's not for the adults, that's just for the kids. But there is something, it's more than shopping, is the point that you're making.
I think so. I think it's all about families. Some people are professional shoppers. They'll be looking for the bargain. But the families will be here just to spend a bit of time together, go and eat something, have a coffee, go on a bungee fly. Enjoy their day out, hopefully, and we'll try and make it as comfortable and convenient as possible.
Isn't that the important thing, though? The competition between physical bricks and the online clicks every year gets more and more intense. So you've got to do more and more to make it an experience to compete with people sitting at home in their sofa buying just as much stuff.
100%. And we've got new shops, the brand new Apple shop that's only the third one in the world of this design. We've just introduced Nespresso, we have Tesla cars. We've broadened the whole range of what we do to try and make it more of an experience. And of course the shops have got all their merchandise on display. Sometimes, and I found this yesterday looking online, it's difficult to buy stuff and see what's available. Here you walk into the shop and you see everything. So I think this is our day today. We're looking forward to a great one.
And yet, over the last 4 weeks, there has been discounting. It's not just starting today. We saw it on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and in the run-up to Christmas, so-called Panic Saturday, the stores around here were panicking a little bit by marking products down. The old Boxing Day sale is not as exclusive as it used to be.
I think people have taken price promotion to a different level since the introduction of Black Friday. But you know what? I've been in retail for 30-odd years, and they've been discounting through December. This year's probably more acute because the weather's not been great, but you know what? The customer's winning. So come and get your bargain.
Okay. Tom Nathan there, the General Manager of Brent Cross here in North London. Stores here will be open until 9 p.m, but I'm sure the bargain hunters will be here, not just today, but until mid-January, and that's up and down the country to get their bargains.
Joe Lynham there. With me now is Jace Tyrrell of the New West End Company, which represents retailers in central London's Bond Street, Oxford Street and Regent Street. So how busy is it going to be today?
Well, it's certainly busy at 7 o'clock when I was there, with some very keen shoppers queuing since 2 a.m. this morning. And suitcases, people walking up and down Oxford Street with suitcases looking for some good bargains. So certainly a good vibe out there at the moment.
Well, that's one way to spend the Christmas holidays, I suppose. What sort of trends? Where are the bargains to be found, do you think?
Well, I think certainly the mild weather has meant fashion items. There's going to be quite a lot of discounting this week and next week to clear the shelves of some of those items as well. And we have a lot of international shoppers coming to the West End for the Boxing Day sale. So particularly luxury goods, some handbags, some jewellery items. And this year actually Fenwick on Bond Street is opened on Boxing Day for the first time in 125 years. So catering to that international shopper that wants to come and get some good bargains.
Because it's a Saturday rather than just the usual bank holiday, it's all changed things. Joe touched on the question of online shopping there. I mean, that surely has hit quite a lot of people, hasn't it?
Certainly. I mean, shopping behaviours change this Christmas. Certainly what we call the click and collect phenomenon. So some stores are reporting up to 50% increase in click and collect, where shoppers are going online, coming in the store, picking up their items and also buying a bit more as well. And I think that is absolutely here to stay. And of course we have Boxing Day and the Black Friday key sales period. So actually the whole Christmas period is probably 6 or 7 weeks now rather than very concentrated.
For those of us, and I mean me here, who don't get why retailers would discount so heavily on Black Friday, I just don't get that. Why does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't.
Well, we inherited, didn't we, from, I think, our friends across the pond there in America, and I think certainly it's been built into the retail calendar now, and I think shoppers are demanding those sort of bargains and those promotional periods as well. But I think it's not just Black Friday. You do have the Boxing Day, and obviously the next couple of weeks, some very good bargains for shoppers out there.
Is this a day when you get a lot of returns? Because I know was talking to somebody who did an online business and said one of the problems is dealing with returns if you're online, because you have to do it because it's part of your reputation, but it's very expensive. What about the ordinary retailers? Do they get a lot of returns today and next week?
There is some returns. I think it's normally paced out. So generally some shoppers might decide to come sort of the day after Boxing Day or a couple of days later as well when they want to return some items. But there's been a huge amount of gift vouchers and gifting this year in terms of the vouchers and the cards as well. So what we do see today is a lot of shoppers that might have been presented with some gift vouchers on Christmas Day coming and buying some bargains as well in the sales.
And what do you have to go back and do actually some real work rather than be here today?
I do.
Fight the crowds.